All right, everyone, welcome to the Donovan Live Postgame Show on this Wednesday night alongside Jim Donovan. I'm Dave DeNatale. Good to have you with us. We're, as always, brought to you by Master Pizza. Download the Master Pizza app, and that'll enable you to start earning pizza points today. That's Master Pizza, taste above all. We will get to the Browns in a moment because that's where you will be 24 hours from now calling the game on the Cleveland Browns radio network as the preseason will get going. But first and foremost, Jimmy, I mean, the Indians came up with, somehow, some way, came up with a doubleheader sweep today, including winning a bullpen game in Game 2. And, boy, lo and behold now, they go into Minnesota, and they're only 2 games behind the Twins, starting a big 4-game series tomorrow.
Yeah, great job. I mean, Texas came in here, and they got that first one, 1-0.
Yeah.
And the Indians fall 4 back, and you're going, uh-oh. And today, they shut them out in Game 1, 2-0, with a Ramirez home run in the 7th. And Plesac pitched very well, and the bullpen then did its thing, and Brad Hand struck out the side in the 9th. And then, like Dino says, the bullpen came out and did an amazing job, and they win 5-1 in that one. Ramirez homers again in that game, and he's hot now, and there are a lot of good signs as they go to the Twin Cities. Minnesota lost today, but they lose to a really good Atlanta team. Atlanta's really good, and they beat them last night. And the Braves came back and beat them again today. And I think this is the way it's going to go.
Yeah.
You know, I think this is the way it's going to be. I think it's going to be a tight race all the way through. I mean, we're already pretty close to the middle of August now. Do I think the Indians will go in and win 4? I don't think so.
Probably not.
But I think this is how it's going to go. I think, certain teams, it's a big week next week for the Indians. I mean, they go to New York and they play both the Yankees and the Mets after they come here with Boston, who has mysteriously just fallen off the map. So a tremendous day today. I mean, think about this. The Rangers in the 3 games scored 2 runs.
Right. I mean,
and won a game. And won
actually one of the games. Yeah, right. And this is now, we're gonna watch these 4 games, and this is going to be, I think, a good test for how well this starting pitching staff is going to hold up. Because remember now, Trevor Bauer is not going to be one of those starters.
Right.
And we're still waiting to see when Corey Kluber will officially be back, and when, Carlos Carrasco's at least started to throwing, but whether or not he comes back is another story. But, guys like Mike Clevenger, guys like Shane Bieber are going to get an opportunity to pitch in what is going to feel like a playoff type atmosphere.
For sure.
And that's going to be. I'm really curious to see that. Even a guy like Savali, who pitched really well on Monday and should have gotten a win if the offense had helped him out.
Dino, their pitching is amazing, and it goes right through the system.
Yeah.
I mean, when they needed that kid Savali to come up and give them a start the other night, he came up and gave them a great start. They just didn't score a run in that game. And so anytime they've had to go down in an emergency situation and bring someone up to give them, a start, most times they get a quality start from these individuals. And the bullpen is doing a good job. I mean, it really is. And Brad Hand had that one rough spell.
Yeah, that
it was
rough
only
patch
like
before
a
the
couple
All-Star
of
break
games.
or whatever.
It was just a couple of games. But he seems to be fine now. They're in a good state of mind as they go into Minnesota. And I think the Twins are in a good state of mind too. So I would look for that to be a great series.
What have been your impressions of watching the new guys, Puig and Reyes?
Well, I think Puig, playing out in Los Angeles probably, and playing in a World Series and National League Championship Series in his years out there, I think that's helped him a little bit more. I think the other guy might be pressing a little bit. Reyes seems to be pressing a little bit. And that's normal. I mean, even a great player coming to a new team sometimes can press too much when they first get there.
Especially in a new league when you're trying to learn some of the staffs that you don't see.
I think Puig is a guy that he's used to being in a race. He's used to winning a pennant race, and he's been in big games. He played in front of big crowds at Dodger Stadium every night, and in the biggest of the games. And he played in a Game 7 of the World Series. Didn't go well for him, but he was there.
That's right.
I think that I think he is more ready for this than I think Reyes is. And Reyes is young. I mean, Reyes is what, 24?
24, yeah.
So
he's still young. But we'll just keep an eye on that this weekend. We're going to be obviously focused on what happens tomorrow and watching the Browns and everything. But it's been a big weekend for the Indians as this pennant race really starts to heat up. Now, while tomorrow night I'll be here. You will be at First Energy Stadium. And Jimmy, finally, I know it's only the preseason. I know the games don't count. But finally, we're going to see the Browns in their normal jerseys playing another team at the stadium.
Yeah.
Finally.
Yeah. It's been a long off season.
Hasn't it?
And you would think that 1-15 and 0-16 would make it a long off season those years, and that's true. But this has been a long off season for a different reason, and I think it's because of the way they played at the end of the year last year. I think everybody saw the light and saw them winning, and then saw what they did in the early part of the offseason when the new business year kicked in and they could make moves. And, wow, the moves they made were big. So it's been difficult waiting for them because we're so excited to see them. I mean, out on the streets, people are excited for a preseason game tomorrow night. They really are. They want to see them out on the field. I want to see them. You want to see them. You want to see what this is all about. We're not going to see a lot of it tomorrow night. I warn you. You're not going to see the finish. By no stretch of the imagination, and they'll all tell you this, it's not a finished product.
Right.
It's a good product. It's not a finished product, and you're not going to see the product for a long time tomorrow night.
So what you're saying is, if the first team offense, and there's been so much hype about it, goes on the field tomorrow and gets a 3-and-out, let's say. I mean, in their first series, maybe the second series, 1 first down. Don't panic.
Right.
We got a long way to go.
Yeah, and I think, let's deal with playing time, okay? I think Mayfield will start.
Yeah.
And he'll play a little bit, and I underline little, and then he'll come out. I think the guy that's going to play a lot tomorrow night is Garrett Gilbert.
Yeah.
So you're going to see a lot of him.
They know what they have in Drew Stanton as well. I mean,
yeah. So, and you might see David Blau. He's the kid from Purdue that had the big game against Ohio State last year in West Lafayette. But I think the guy they're really interested in to see is Garrett Gilbert because he's got a history, and more so than Blau. I mean, he was in the AAF.
Yeah.
He played for Steve Spurrier down in Orlando, and he played very well down there, but, they didn't have a long season. He fits in really well in that room. He went to imagine this. When Gilbert was a senior at Lake Travis High School in Texas, Baker Mayfield was in 8th grade and was at his house every night because Baker's best friend is Gilbert's younger brother.
Wow.
Okay? The other day, when Gilbert was speaking to the media, Baker popped his head in and yelled, "Go Cavs!" And Baker loves our Cavs, but it's the Lake Travis Cavs.
Wow.
Okay? I mean, Gilbert was a Texas phenom, a 5-star recruit that Baker wanted to be. Okay? Baker wanted to play for Texas. I mean, Texas forever, right?
Texas forever, that's
right. I mean,
Friday Night Lights.
If you're a quarterback and you're in Texas, you want to be the Longhorns quarterback. Baker didn't get that. Gilbert did. I mean, he went to Texas, ended up in the national championship game when Colt McCoy got hurt.
I remember that.
Against Alabama. Played pretty well as a freshman. It didn't work out then at Texas, and he ended up at SMU. Baker's first game as a starter at Texas Tech, he plays SMU. and beat Gilbert and SMU. How about that?
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And now they're on the same.
See, I was going to use that tomorrow night on the radio, and now that's gone.
Well,
I hope the guys from Master Pizza are saying, boy, he's delivering good stuff on the show.
I guarantee you will have a moment in tomorrow where you will be able to use that story because it's the preseason. I mean, it's the
Well, let me get to the other things. I don't think you're going to see Landry and Beckham at all.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think so. Tomorrow night. They both were sick at the beginning of the week, and
no need at this point.
You got to remember, Beckham is a very, very special player. That if there's any hint that he could get hurt, and Landry the same way. I mean, you're talking about the two big receivers, so you're going to see these other guys.
Callaway and Higgins.
You're going to see Derek Willis. You're going to see Ishmael Hyman. You're going to see Jalen Strong. Watch number 10, Jalen Strong, because he came on strong this week. He was with Houston. He had a knee problem and now signed with the Browns. You watch the right guard spot. That's going to be important. Now, Cush has been starting all week long, so he is 72. Corbett is 63. Don't be surprised. Corbett at some point in the evening he'll shift to center. Yeah, okay. I think he's really been their second center, Dino, as camp has gone on. I don't think you're going to see anybody on the starting defensive line except Myles Garrett, who wants to play.
Of course he does.
So he wants to get in there and play a little bit. I wouldn't count on Denzel Ward after what happened yesterday. He twisted something. The kickers are going to alternate kicks.
Okay.
In the game.
And also,
how am I doing?
You're doing good. You're doing this. This is better than you'll hear on the radio. I guarantee in the pregame tomorrow night.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Not during the game, but just better than the pregame.
Say, hey, wait a minute.
The play-by-play will be immaculate.
Exceptional.
I can't wait for it. Running after Nick Chubb gets his X amount of carries. I'm curious to see.
Well, I'm going to tell you, why is Nick Chubb playing? Okay. You know why he's playing?
Because he wants to.
Well, he does want to, but you know the other thing? They want him to work on his pass protection.
Oh.
So you're going to see Hilliard.
Yes.
There's a kid, Dearness Johnson from South Florida that you're going to see. There's a kid, A.J. Olette from Ohio U.
Oh, yes, I remember him.
Yeah, little guy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, where's number one? He'll be in there. You're not going to see Kareem Hunt. I don't think you're going to see Kareem Hunt, even though he has practiced. I would say you see him next week against Indianapolis. Now, if he pops out there,
we'll be surprised.
Blame it on me.
Right.
But you're not going to see the Duke either.
No, yeah. So and I just brought up the backup running backs because these are the guys that,
Oh, you see a lot of Dontrell Hilliard.
Hilliard. I mean, who I think they're comfortable with. But,
yeah, they are. They really are. You're right. He'll figure in the return game, more so kickoffs than punt return. I haven't seen him back on punt return. But yeah, I think they are comfortable with him. He is all about he being Freddie Kitchens and Todd Monken. I think they're worried about pass protection.
Yes.
Okay, and they want to see the backs stick their nose in there in pass protection. And Chubb will do it, there's no doubt.
Yeah.
They just want him to do it a little bit more. And he wants to do it a little bit more. I think, I'm going to be honest with you, I think they're going to come out throwing tomorrow night.
Really?
That's just the feeling I have.
Yeah. And they're seldom wrong. I mean, the Jim Donovan gut feelings it's like Butch Davis. It's unlike Butch Davis. They're generally not wrong.
Right.
But this is now this will start season number 21 for you and Doug Deacon together tomorrow. And I can imagine this week you've been putting the game, your spotting chart together, and it's just like it's back, isn't it?
It is, yeah. And this is an interesting Washington team. First of all, what will happen at the start of the game, because they have a full-fledged quarterback controversy and competition going on. Alex Smith had that horrific leg injury last year, so he's not going to play this year, and I don't know if he'll ever play again. Right.
Yeah, I know.
So Colt McCoy is at the top of the list for them.
It all comes back to Colt McCoy and Garrett Gilbert.
Yeah, it always comes back to Colt McCoy. It's like Kevin Spacey. Or who is it? Is it Kevin? Who's the guy who's the third 3 degrees?
Kevin Bacon.
Kevin Bacon. Yeah,
right.
Kevin Spacey. That's a different show.
That's right.
Anyway, Colt McCoy, his 10th year, Dino. Isn't that amazing? His 10th year. Did you read? He broke his leg last year.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
He had 3 surgeries to fix that leg in the offseason.
And look, and he's slated to be, competing for the starter.
Well, right now he is the starter. Number 2 would be Case Keenum. And number 3 is Dwayne Haskins, the Ohio State Buckeye, who they picked in the first round at number 15. Now, he had an interesting day yesterday in practice where they gave him more reps, and you wonder if they'll put him in earlier.
Right.
Joe Theismann, the great Redskin quarterback, Hall of Famer for the Redskins, has come out and said he should not start. He should not be the starting quarterback at the beginning of the year. He is not ready to be the quarterback. Now, Joe gave him his number 7. He gave him the to wear the number 7. The other guy that I think people will hook onto as you watch the game in totality is the kid McLaurin from Ohio State, the wide receiver who they picked in the 3rd round. They're very high on him.
I think he's terrific. I remember watching him.
They got him in the 3rd round.
When I was at the Michigan game when Ohio State won, and just watching him play, and it's like, Ohio State had so many weapons last year, and I always felt like he was kind of sometimes a forgotten man, but he's so reliable and has ability and really has shown it. Karen wants to know, back to questions here for the Browns. Actually, it's Leslie. We'll get to Karen's in a second. Leslie, Mack Wilson tomorrow. Will we see quite a lot of him at the linebacker spot?
Yeah, man, is he playing well. He has really come on. The 2 kid linebackers, and I say kids because they're rookies, you'll see them play a lot. Yeah, Taki, Mack Wilson, and they're side by side. They're side by side. Watch Wilson in the passing game. He drops incredibly well for a rookie. Wow. And that was the the advertisement of him, that the thing he did the best at Alabama of any of their linebackers, and that's a mouthful because they have great linebackers, is he drops in coverage. And I'll be a son of a gun. He's picked off 3 passes in the last couple of days, so he drops really well. Tough thing to teach a young linebacker. Right. I mean, they're used to just going forward. Taki's different. Taki's everywhere.
Right.
I mean, he is everywhere.
Right, but it's interesting because, like you said, when you see guys come out of college, okay, they might be able to rush the quarterback, as Bill Cowher used to say, rush the quarterback. They can rush the quarterback, or they can fill gaps. But there's always something, it seems like a refining part of their game that's missing, especially when you're drafted 3rd, 4th, 5th rounds. So it's interesting to hear you say that already Matt Wilson already has that in his repertoire that a lot of guys in his position might not already have.
Well, you remember when the Browns drafted Cameron Wimbley?
Yes.
Okay, and they made him an outside linebacker because they were playing in the 3-4 at that time. Okay, now at Florida State, Cameron Wimbley just went after the quarterback. Yes. But suddenly now, at the NFL level, no less, he has to learn how to drop in coverage, and he never could.
Yep.
He never could do it. If you said, go get the quarterback, all right, he had a fighting chance to get there because he had that kind of skill and speed and strength. But to drop, he was like, lost. I mean, it's like he ended up in the deep end in the pool, and he didn't know how to swim.
I mean, people always forget, like even a guy like Lawrence Taylor.
Yeah.
He could go and cover, I mean, for all of his ability at going after the quarterback and sacking the quarterback, he could go back in coverage. I remember he had an interception in a playoff game off Joe Montana for a touchdown. I mean, it's can you be versatile? And we talked about that with the Browns linebackers, even at the end of the year, with guys like, it's one of the reasons why our friend is no longer here and up in New England. Jamie Collins. You got to be versatile. You got to be able to do many things in the Browns defense. Just to clarify from David, Kareem Hunt can play in the preseason, but he's not going to play. We don't expect him to play tomorrow coming off of the injury at the start of camp.
I don't think so. Okay. He can play under the league situation, yes. And they want him to play.
Yeah.
And they want to get him in as much as they can in the preseason. If you remember, when Josh Gordon was always going to start the year suspended, he played in the preseason. Yeah. I can remember they put him out there. They would always put him in the 4th preseason game.
Against the Bears.
Against the Bears, and he'd be ticked off that he had to play because everybody else had a baseball cap on. But they're saying, hey, Josh, you have to play because you're not going to play.
You're not going to play for like 4 weeks, 8 weeks or whatever.
10 weeks. His going. That's the situation here. They want Kareem Hunt to play, and he wants to play because they realize come Labor Day, he's not laboring for them.
Play.
He cannot play for 8 weeks.
Yes. All right. Great stuff. Again, tomorrow, Jimmy, Deke, Zagura on the Cleveland Browns radio network. I think they're. I was listening to the fan driving in, advertising you guys at 7:20 on the Cleveland Browns radio network. So. Have a great call, my friend.
Thank you very much.
I'll be listening from back here, and then we'll talk about it on Monday as we get you ready for the Colts in Week 2. Remember, the Donovan Live Postgame Show is presented, as always, by Master Pizza. Download the Master Pizza app and earn those pizza points today. That's Master Pizza, taste above all. For the voice of the Browns, Jim Donovan, I'm Dave DeNatale. Thanks for watching the Donovan Live Postgame Show here on WKYC's Facebook Live and on YouTube.
All right.